we go. Perfect. Hi. So, I don't know about you guys, but I recently started watching Summer House. And if you're thinking to yourself, Reens, are you just trying to get on the Sierra Amanda West train and just be a follower, bandwagoner? No. Actually, no. I know it seems like it. I know that's probably what you're thinking. But as a matter of fact, I'm not. I listen to Giggly Squad, as I'm sure none of you do, with Paige DeSorbo and Hannah Berner. It's my favorite podcast other than a good crime podcast. And I thought, I've never seen Summer House. I feel like I need to know the lore of Paige and Hannah. So I started watching it. I was a couple episodes in, and would you look at that? The scandal of Summer House erupts. And here I am, more than ready. I was only going to watch their seasons. I think Hannah was only on 3 seasons. And I was really only going to watch it for them and then stop. But then I find out about this scandal. And now I must watch all the seasons. So, without further ado, I am going to be drawing, sketching, coloring a picture of Paige DeSorbo while I talk about my thoughts on Summer House. Shall we begin? Okay. So I'm going to be sketching on this Elmo book. Elmo and Friends, actually. Maybe this is Hannah and Paige. Who knows? Also, my phone's running out of storage, as it always is. Please comment down below, Reens. Buy a camera, babe. Buy a camera, and maybe I will, if you convince me. So this video might cut out. I will be showing this sketch at the end. If it cuts out before that happens, message me and I'll show you a picture. Because I will say, I did actually already color the picture in an effort to stop using my phone all the time. I was watching Summer House and I was drawing a picture of Paige DeSorbo, which is so kind of creepy. But she has such a good face that I was like, let me draw this so that I'm not just scrolling on my phone while I watch Summer House. So I have it here, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning it into a pen drawing, because I have it right now in pencil, so I'm just going to go over it in pen. Let's start. So, oh, I don't want to ruin it though, it's actually so good. Like, if I do say so myself, it's so good. I do have a picture of the pencil version, so and like, I'm just gonna throw this in the garbage as soon as I'm done, so I suppose it doesn't matter, but let's just, no, it's not working. Okay, so I started on season 3. Because I really just wanted to watch Hannah and Paige. So, my thoughts, and this is going to be a bit rude, and I'm sorry, but my original thoughts of Hannah on season 1 was, and I will say when I listen to the podcast, I think they're both hilarious. I love both of them. Not that matters, I guess, but I really do like both of them, but I don't know, vibed more, I guess, with Hannah on the podcast. But then watching Summer House, I have really grown to love Paige a lot. I think she's really funny. and gorgeous and has good style and all the things. So anyway, she's just like a brand. You know what I mean? Like, she's just very curated, which I think is so fun because I relate more to Hannah, I would say. And I guess Hannah is her own brand too, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm not describing that properly, but yeah, so my first thoughts of Hannah after watching the first season was that she was, in my opinion, quite the pick-me, which, you know, haven't we all just been a pick-me before? You know, I can forgive her for that, but it was interesting to see because obviously on Giggly Squad, now that she's been famous for however long, she's not a pick-me. But so I was surprised by that. But that's what I thought. She was still funny and still herself, but yeah, I don't know, just like kind of, I don't like being mean, but a bit like desperate for guys' attention and whatever. Okay, anyways, this isn't supposed to be a roast. But then, yeah, and then I just really liked Paige. Wow, I've binged it so quickly that I can't even remember like what season is what other than that. Okay, my first impression of Amanda though. So I am just on season 5 right now. So I've seen 2 episodes of Sierra. I haven't seen Amanda and Sierra's friendship blossom yet or anything. And I don't really have any thoughts on Sierra other than she seems very, very lovely. But yeah, I don't have enough of an opinion on that. I don't even know who Wes is yet. Yada yada. So anyway. Okay, sorry, I'm just focusing on her eye. Okay, so Amanda though, I mean, I don't know, girl, it's like, why are you with this guy? Kyle is super funny, but like obviously cheats on her, doesn't have too much respect. They like do seem like a good couple, so I can see why you'd want to stay together, but I mean the bad totally outweighs the good, so I will say that I'm happy that they're out of a relationship. But what I will also say is that I really wasn't liking Amanda. So like I said, I had started it before the whole thing happened, and I already wasn't super loving her. I really liked that she was friends with Hannah and Paige. I like love a good girl gang, so that was like fun to watch. But I don't know, she was like kind of a bit mean girl. So fast forward to the season, I think season 4, where Luke arrives and Paige isn't like loving him so much. He's a bit of a F-boy, if you will. And Paige doesn't like Hannah and his situationship, but she was very transparent about it, and I felt like Amanda the whole time was just, I don't know, just a bit more like mean girl. Like she wasn't down to be honest with Hannah to her face, at least from what we saw on the show. But Paige, anything that she said behind Hannah's back, she was also saying to her face, which I really appreciate. But it just kind of showed me that Amanda did seem like more of a mean girl. And it's funny because Lindsay had commented on that they were mean girls, and it kind of looked like Lindsay was trying to like break up that little clique. But from Lindsay's standpoint, Amanda was being a mean girl. So anyway, Sierra just got introduced, and I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, also Lindsay, I like Lindsay. She reminds me of a version of me where she's very direct. I mean, no, she's crazy though. I don't want to make it sound like I'm crazy because I'm not. But I like that she's very direct, and yeah, she's like pretty funny. Carl, I like him. I don't know. I guess that's kind of all I really have to say. But I'm done my picture of Paige now, so I can show you if you want. It feels so pathetic watching a show, listening to a podcast, and then drawing a picture of a celebrity. It's like, why am I literally 5 years old for doing this? But anyways, I feel like I shouldn't even post this video. But here, here's the picture. I did mess up my pencil a little bit here, and I have a bad eraser, so don't mind that. But there is Paige. And yeah, but yeah, anyways, my whole point is that I can see so far in season 4 that, and season 5, that Amanda doesn't really seem like a girl's girl. Like, I love that she's close with Paige and Amanda, but I feel like she's definitely closer with Paige and has no problem about talking about Hannah behind her back, and isn't really willing to say that to her face in the same way that she is to say behind her back. So I could see it, like, makes sense to me that she would do something like this to Sierra. And again, I don't even know any of the details yet, but she just seems like that type of person where she is for the guy 100%, never for the girl. And also, yeah, just like being with someone like Kyle, like, how much respect do you really have for yourself? So those are my thoughts. But I don't know, she probably just needs therapy. She seems like she has low self-esteem. But also, I don't think that she should be getting all the hate that she's getting online. I think it's like really overkill, and I think that what she did to Sierra was horrible, but I think that the level of hate she's getting for this versus the level of hate that any guy on any show gets for cheating on their girlfriend, it's the biggest double standard that I've ever seen in my life. So that is something that I don't think is fair at all. Kyle never got the level of hate that Amanda is getting for betraying her friend when he betrayed his life partner. So yeah, and people can come for me for that if they want. I'm happy to argue in the comments. Not that anyone's gonna like this video if you guys don't like this type of video. That was clear during my Little Traders recap, so no problem at all. That's okay. I like to make these videos. So anyways, okay,